sir. Yes, sir. What it do, gang? We live. We back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. Y'all know why I'm here, bringing you another edition of the starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel on this Sunday's playoff NFL slate, man. On the side note, what happened? I went to bed early last night. The Chargers was up 27-0. I woke up to the Jacksonville win. I thought for sure the game was over. I went to bed early. Got to go back and watch that and see how it unfolded, how it went happen. But how y'all doing, man? I know y'all enjoying the playoff games, but it's still basketball money to be made in these streets. Let's get to it. Lineup review. Got my best lineup pulled up from yesterday's. This is a $12 single entry. Put up 273. Missed the cash line by .5, man. .5. This is basically the starting five I gave. The only difference is I went in this particular. The starting five was LaMelo Ball, Nembhard, Tatum, Jackson, and Steven Adams. Only difference in this one, I just went Harden instead of LaMelo. Got him at 9% on, gave you 57 fantasy points. Solid from James Harden. He just been playing well all year, especially when Embiid's in the lineup. That's where most of the assists come off of, the little pick and pop to Embiid. So Embiid really boosts his assists, but 31 points as well, though. Nice game from James Harden here as they eked out a win against the Jazz. Nembhard, everybody's chalk, man. Only 18 fantasy points. Just did not get it done. TJ McConnell continues to crush in limited minutes, man. He is playing 25 minutes and putting up 40 fantasy points. It's ridiculous. Thought Nembhard would be a little better, score a little better today. Didn't quite work out. Only 19 fantasy points from him. Jason Tatum, thumbnail yesterday, was just my player today. I was heavy on him on both sides. Game kind of got out of hand. I thought we was going to get a nice little shootout between him and Melo, a little back and forth. I thought I could see 60 in the cards for both of them, but the Celtics pulled away late, no closing run for either. So just didn't give us a big enough score. Isaiah Jackson, everybody's chalk, 31 at the bare minimum. Very solid item for him. Steven Adams, another case of the blowout hurting us, man. He was on his way to a solid game, but he only played like 22 minutes. If he gets the full 30-minute run, he could push 40 fantasy points here. Nothing you can do about a real blowout. I wanted to get some Memphis run backs. I knew I was going to have 2 or 3 of those Indiana guys, and y'all know how I feel. When you get to getting 3 and 4 guys from a team, I like a little run back. And that's how we got the Bane right here. I wanted Adams and Bane. I like the price on Bane. 13% on, gave you 45 fantasy points. Very solid outing from him. And then O'Shea Brissett killed me. Like, he destroyed my night. You gonna see in a second. O'Shea Brissett killed me on both platforms. 6.3% on right here. 4 fantasy points. Oh my God. He just played tonight, the previous slate, and dropped 30-some. Came out tonight, only gave you 4, man. Really destroyed us. And then at the bottom, Okongwu at 12%. He was just solid as well going against the Toronto Raptors team. But there you have it, man. 273, my best lineup on DraftKings. Like I said, missed the cash line by .5. Now, FanDuel. You see it. Super sweat. You see it. We came in 10th. This is the $2. This is the 222.20 max right here. We came in 10th place with 354. You see this right here? 377. We 23 points. O'Shea Brissett. O'Shea Brissett. My goodness. Just give me 25 points, man. Just give me, I don't need much. Just give me 25 points so we can get the takedown, man. Had the sweat going. This particular lineup, this was pretty much the same. The starting five I gave yesterday on FanDuel was Simons, Nembhard, Tatum, Jackson, and Okongwu. Did a little different here. Didn't get Nembhard in here. Was waiting out on that marketing news, so that's went to Clarkson here. Got him at 9%. He had a monster game, 55 fantasy points. Had Melo at 8% on. He gave us 50 as well. Anthony Simons was solid at 32% on. Nikhil Alexander-Walker gave us 26 at 5% on. Scotty Barnes, it was just a price point play. Once I decided to put Clarkson in here and Nico and Alexander Walker, he was just the best play left with the salary I had. So got Scotty Barnes here. It worked out for us at 11%. Gave us 53 fantasy points. O'Shea Brissett, man. Isaiah Jackson, 35 fantasy point, and Jason Tatum, 54. And then on this particular one, Robert Williams instead of Kongwu. Didn't really matter. They both produce about the same thing. I think Kongwu gave you like 34 fantasy points. So I mentioned Robert Williams yesterday on the video. Told you I'd be getting him in some spots at 22% on. He was solid for us. But yeah, man, 10th place, 23 points from a takedown, and O'Shea Brissett gave us 4 points. All right. Let's get to today's slate, man. Like, I know y'all ready for these playoff games, but 5-game NBA slate. We gonna jump right into it. At the top, man, you see the thumbnail. I'm going right back to him, Kyrie Irving. Until his price point get like 10 plus K, as long as KD out, I'm playing Kyrie Irving. I have no problem going right back to it. Didn't give us a big game last time out, only 40 fantasy points, but still didn't score the ball well. You know what he's capable of, man. Kyrie Irving's a guy who can drop you 40 real-life points. Love the matchup going against OKC right here. I'm going to have plenty of Kyrie Irving. He's probably going to be chalky on this 5-game, but I'm okay with it. We're struggling to find value right now. Hopefully some injury news come and open some things up. But right now, I like Royce O'Neal, 4,800. Just solid. You know the minutes is there. He played 38 minutes last time with no KD. He can push 35 plus minutes. He's just solid, man. He just going to egg along. He ain't going to really jump out on you. He just going to egg along. Then by the end of the night, you're going to see him with 30, 33 fantasy points. That's very solid at 4,800 on a 5-game slate. Pardon me. At the small forward, we'll look at Terrence Davis, 3,300. That's if Kevin Huerter is out. We saw him get the start last game, played 30-plus minutes with no Kevin Huerter. I don't see why they wouldn't go back to that same rotation if Huerter is out going against these San Antonio Spurs. So if that's the case, I like going right back to Terrence Davis. He had a great game last time. He doesn't have to give you that big of a game at 3,300. He can get you, push you 30 fantasy points here in this spot and definitely help you move up the leaderboard. Power forward, I'm going to look at Ben Simmons, 5,900. Listen, if the guy ever scores 10 points, he's going to give you a big game. He dropped like 38 fantasy points last time and didn't score a single real-life point. If he can just get the 10 points, man, he's going to give you a monster game at 5,900. The minutes should be there. Nobody for him to really foul in this one, although they may put him on SGA. I doubt it, though, but who knows? We'll see. And if he can stay out of foul trouble and get the minutes, man, just hoping he can fall into 3 or 4 putbacks and hit a layup or something, man, get us to 10 points. But he can absolutely crush 5,900 if he can score the ball. And at the center, going back to Yusuf Nurkic, 7K, he was on pace to crush last night. Now, if Christian Wood is back, I may be a little hesitant just because, my bad, alarm going off in my video, man. Up early, pardon that. But we saw him on pace to crush last night, but only played 23 minutes in the blowout. Now, like I said, if Wood is back, I may be a little hesitant just because of Wood playing style. He'll pull Nurkic out of the paint, get him out to the 3-point line where he's a little more uncomfortable. But if Wood is out, I'm going right back to Nurkic. They don't have a body down there for him. They don't want to play JaVale McGee. Nurkic should just have his way. And if the game is closer this time around, he should crush at 7K. So I like getting Nurkic at the center spot. There you have it, man. Your starting 5 for DraftKings: Kyrie Irving, Royce O'Neal, Terrence Davis, Ben Simmons, and Yusuf Nurkic. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. You know they're going to be in mine. Let's go look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there, all right? Now, coming in at the top, just staying with it. Kyrie, 9,300. $100 more expensive over here, but just play Kyrie Irving, man. I don't care how much he's on. I'm playing him, all right? At the shooting guard, I want to look at SGA, 10-2. Run it back here with, get a little mini game stack right here with Kyrie Irving. Hope we can get some back and forth between these two guys who can really score the ball. If SGA got his shot going and flowing, they can really get into a little back and forth between a middle-aged guard and the young guard trying to make a claim for itself. I like getting SGA here in this spot at 10-2. At the small forward, staying with Terrence Davis, 4,500. A little more expensive over here, but like I said, if he gets to start, I expect him to see 30 minutes the same way he did last time, and he can give you a solid score, especially going against these San Antonio Spurs, who is just, waiting on the draft. At the power forward. Now, this is I'm trying to play the game here. Wenyen Gabriel, he should get some playing time, but they're going against the 76ers. Thomas Bryant, the starter. I want to know what happens with Thomas Bryant. I think he may get in foul trouble guarding Embiid. It could get ugly. We seen Wenyen Gabriel get the close last time out. He was playing pretty solid. Like I said, Wenyen Gabriel should see some minutes, but if Thomas Bryant get in foul trouble, he could really see a boost in his minutes. So I like taking a chance on William Gabriel right here, hoping for some foul trouble for Thomas Bryant. But he should play either way. But if Thomas Bryant has foul trouble, he probably can get more run and have a slightly better game. But I like taking a chance on William Gabriel right here at 4,200. And then at the center, I'm just going to stay with Nurkic, not 7,900. Center's price so tough. You either paying up or you gambling. I'm going to go right to the middle of Yusuf Nurkic, 7,900. Like I said, I hope Christian Wood is out and he can really take advantage of the Mavs down low. So there you have it, man. Your starting five on FanDuel. Yusuf Nurkic, William Gabriel, Terrence Davis, SGA, and Kyrie Irving, man. You know what to do. Get these guys in your player pools. They for sure in mind. Questions, concerns, leave them in the comment section or hit me up on Twitter. You know I'll respond as soon as I see it. That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.